Hey, guys and girls, it's your girl Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens, and I am live once again. And I saw two people come in and then they left, but that was probably because I wasn't saying anything because I was typing in the hashtag from my thoughts to yours. So, welcome to the Green Fire Motivation channel. My name is Judy Owens, aka Green Fire Motivation. Rewind. This is your girl Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens, and this is the Green Fire Motivation channel. The purpose of this channel is to empower you to take action and take control of your life. So by all means, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, and definitely leave some comments. If you do come into the live, say hi. I promise I'm not gonna bite you. I've already had my dinner. Okay, so today is Thought Bank Thursday. Hashtag from my thoughts to yours. And so I just finished a one of the most amazing trainings that I've ever had in my life with Spectacular Smith. And so I have some takeaways from that training, but I'm not going to share it with you because that's confidential information. However, I am going to share some of my thoughts because this is Thought Bank Thursday. Once again, hashtag from my thoughts to yours on the Green Fire Motivation channel. So, the topic that I'm going to speak on today that's on my mind is how to stop being the victim. How to stop being the victim. Okay, so what is a victim? Victim is someone who was subjected to some form of negative treatment or a very negative experience. And no, I didn't Google that. No, I didn't look for a definition. I just made up my own. Da 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 da. Okay, so a victim. So my thoughts on this, and I actually just jotted down three things or three ways that you can stop becoming the victim or stop being a victim. And so the reason why I thought about this is because the purpose of this channel is to empower you to take action and take control of your life. And a lot of times, the only reason why our lives, and when I say our, I'm talking about mine too. Like I'm looking at a camera and there's no one on the other side of it currently. So technically I'm talking to myself. So don't get offended by what I say. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't look at me and say, oh, she's got it together. No, actually I don't. But that's also the reason for the channel, because this channel is for the people who feel like, they've been left behind, and those who feel like they're still trying to catch up, those who feel like, they've been spinning their wheels in the mud, those who feel like they're a certain age and there's no hope for them left. Um, that's what this channel is about. Green Fire Motivation channel is to empower you. I want you to take action. I want you to take control of your life, because green does mean go. I want you to go do something, go make a change in your life, do something you haven't been doing, for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Because if it wasn't working then, it's probably not working now either. And so I just wanted to share with you once again, hashtag from my thoughts to yours. If somebody could just type that in the comment. If you're watching the replay of this video, just type in hashtag from my thoughts to yours. You can copy the hashtag that I have in there. And so I'm going to move right along. The first way to stop being the victim, I would say, is one, to recognize when you're playing the victim. But let that sink in for a second. Recognize when you're playing the victim. And when I say recognize when you're playing the victim, what that means is we, including myself, sometimes put ourselves in situations due to non-preparation, or we sometimes put ourselves in situations, places where we shouldn't be when we know we shouldn't be there, um, having conversations that we shouldn't have, uh, doing things that we shouldn't do. You get the point, right? And then when the situation or the scenario goes in a negative direction, then we want to act like we had nothing to do with the situation becoming the way it is or going the wrong direction. So for example, I'm gonna use myself. I'm gonna be really transparent. Y'all, please just bear with me, okay? So anyone who knows me knows that I am working on punctuality. I'm not going to use the L word. I'm going to use the P word. I am working on punctuality. So sometimes when I get off late from work or get off from work and, some things just close early than I get off from work. And so I'll rush to the store and, the store closes at 6 o'clock and I'll be running to the door at 5:58 and it's like 5:58 and 30 seconds and I'm standing there saying, but you guys know you're supposed to stay open until 6 o'clock. I still got a minute and 30 seconds. Putting myself in a situation that I really didn't have to be in, playing the victim. And the reason why I say that is because before I rushed all the way over to the store that I knew I was only going to have a minute and 30 seconds to do my shopping in, I probably should have just went to the house. If I had planned better, I probably should have went on my lunch break when I knew the store was still open. Or better yet, I could have just chose to go to a different store. But instead, I find myself standing there fussing and upset because in a minute and 30 seconds before the store is supposed to close, the doors are already locked. So here I go on my rant. This doesn't make any sense. They're not supposed to lock the doors early, blah, 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 blah. And yes, I did say blah, 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 blah. And I'm talking about myself. And the reason why I say that is because I put myself in a situation that I didn't have to be in. And now I'm standing there complaining like I'm right. No, I'm not right. I wasn't right. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Because if I knew, okay, so if I put myself in that person's shoes, say, nowadays retail workers, number one, they stand on their feet all day. And I should know because I used to be one. They stand on their feet all day. And then, they get there 8 o'clock in the morning. They're stocking shelves, they're cashing customers out and doing pretty much everything you could think of in the store. And then when it's time for them to go home, they're ready to go. Do they want to stand there at 6 o'clock and wait for somebody who came in at 5:58, 30 seconds to do 20 minutes worth of shopping? No, 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 no. When I used to work in retail and somebody would walk in the store and the store closed at 9 o'clock and they walk at 8:58, the first thing I would do would be like this. And I'm rolling my neck because I'm like, now they knew we closed at 9 o'clock. Why they gonna come in here at 8:58? And you know what they do? Then they go in there and tear the clothes up. And then we gotta fold them all up. Okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. But like I said, putting myself in the clerk's position or the retail person who works in that store, put myself in their position, I can definitely understand, the struggles of you being ready to go home because your feet are hurting, and then someone rolls in the store 2 minutes before it's supposed to close. And then because they're already in there, you can't force them out. You can just remind them of what time you close. And no. People. We got it so wrong. Once again, this is a hashtag from my thoughts to yours. We've got it so wrong because when we're the customer, we feel like it's okay to walk into a store 2 minutes before it closes. But when we're the person working there, we don't feel like it's okay. So I found myself being a bit of a hypocrite because I know if I was in that person's situation, I would not have wanted to be the one. I would have been like standing at the door talking about, you can't come in here. I just like, keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Okay. So once again, like I said, I put myself in a situation where I was playing the victim. I knew better, so I should have done better. If I know the store closes at 6 o'clock and I get the, and I know before I take the 10-minute drive that I'm going to make it by the skin of my teeth. So I should have just planned better instead of standing there fussing and complaining and trying to get them to open the door. And then, some people will go on a rant, and I'm going to look over this way. Some people will go on a rant. They'll go on every social media that they can find and just voice their opinion about the fact that they still had 1:30 to get in the door. Okay. So once again, the first step, the first way to stop being the victim is to recognize when you're playing the victim. Okay. So the second way to stop being the victim, I would suggest, once again, hashtag from my thoughts to yours, is to recall a similar scenario or a situation that may have taken place before. Recall a situation that's similar to the current situation that you're in right now. And there's 3 things you need to think about. Now, granted, you don't always have a lot of time to think about how you're going to react to a scenario. So my thing is, take a breath before you respond, before you say anything, before you do anything. Take a breath, okay? And recall a scenario that was similar to the situation. And the things that you should ask yourself is, what caused the situation in the past? Okay. What caused the situation in the past? The next thing you should think about is how you felt during that situation in the past. Okay. And then the next thing is, what was the outcome of that situation from the past? Okay. And then the final thing, now this is the most important thing. Somebody type in the comments, this is the most important thing. The last thing you should ask yourself before you react or respond is, how could you have made the outcome better? How could you have made the outcome of that past situation better? Okay. So basically you're going through the process of reasoning and determining how that previous situation is similar to this situation and how you can make the outcome better than it was in the last situation. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I look back on past experiences, there are many experiences that I can recall that I could have reacted better. I could have responded better. And unfortunately, you can't go back and take those moments back. You can't go back and take those words back, but you can learn from them and you can grow from them, AKA mature from them. So recall a situation that was similar to the situation that you're in right now. Remember what caused it. Remember how you felt. Remember what the outcome was. And decide how you could have made the outcome better. Okay. So that's the second thing that you can do to stop being the victim. The third and final thing. Okay. So the third and final thing. And if you're still with me, and you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video with everyone. Share this video with everyone, because we need to stop being the victim. Okay. We need to stop being the victim. The only way that we can move forward in life, the only way that we can take action and take control of our life, is to stop being the victim. Stop playing the victim. Stop blaming everybody else for your poor decisions. Stop blaming everyone else for what you couldn't get done. Stop blaming everyone else for the pains in your past. Stop blaming everybody else for the hurts. Stop blaming everybody else for the things that they did to you. All of those scenarios take the power out of your hand to take action and take control of your life, and ultimately they're just holding you back. Okay. So I have a song for you. You want me to sing? Okay, here we go. Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Okay, I'm sorry. But you get my point, right? Let it go, okay? So the final thing is, react according to the better outcome of the current situation. Okay, so take that after you've recalled that previous experience and you've thought through all those questions, and the last thing was, how could you have made the outcome better? I want you to take that, how you could have made the outcome better, and apply it to the current situation. Whew. I know I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to myself. This was for Monique Green, Monique Mo Vibes Green. Okay, so that final thing, which was key and which was crucial, if you don't remember anything else from this now 16-minute video, if you don't remember anything else from this video other than green fire motivation, green means go, green fire motivation, green means go, or hashtag from my thoughts to yours, okay, react according to what you have learned from the previous situation. So use your thoughts about how you could have made that outcome better to make your current outcome better. Plainly put, if you know better, do better. If you know better, do better. That's the easiest way to stop being the victim. That's the easiest way to stop playing the victim. Take responsibility for your actions and make them better. Take responsibility for your actions and make them better. So, once again, this is your girl, Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens. If you haven't done so already, once again, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit those comments. I think this is about my 4th or 5th time going live, and I'm super, super amped. It's like after midnight. I have no idea where all this energy is coming from, but I'm still going to go to sleep. All right, guys and girls, it's your girl, Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens. Bye.